What's up, man? It's your boy Hip Hop Gamer. Crysis 2 is here. We about to talk about it. Real talk. So, the first thing is this. Crysis 2 is extremely impressive on a console. Like, seriously, I didn't even think that they can do some of the things that they was like doing in this game on consoles. And the reason why I say that is because it's not a PS3 exclusive, and we know how PS3 exclusives usually turn out as opposed to the third-party games. You know what I mean? It's amazing, like downright amazing. And you know, one of the things that I really like about Crysis 2 is how big the environments is, the way the presentation is, the way they capture the moment. It's one of those moments where when you play the game, you can appreciate simply being a gamer. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, Crysis 2 definitely, excuse me, Crysis 2 is definitely a good game. And if you haven't picked it up, pick it up. You're going to enjoy it. So, let's take a look at a clip so you guys can see what you're missing if you don't got the game yet. Alright? Keep it gangster.
C'était quoi cette merde?
Abandonnez le navire. La coque est éventrée. Contrôle. Nous sommes touchés. Je répète, touchés. Abandonnons le navire.
Il y est resté. Alcatraz a été le dernier à sortir. Merde, qu'est-ce qui leur est arrivé, c'est pas vrai.
N'y touchez pas.
Hey! On dirait que Miss Liberté en a pris plein la gueule!
Ouais, elle s'en remettra. Encore rien.
Hé! C'est quoi le bordel?
Alright, what's going on, man? Alright, so first of all, you saw the clip, so you already know what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Crysis 2 is getting it in. Shout out to Crytek, CryEngine 3. They doing it big right now. Real talk. So the first thing we want to talk about is graphics. The graphics is insane. Like, that's all I gotta say. The graphics is insane. Like, the special effects. I mean, one of the things that I really love about the graphics, period, is you could go into the water and the water just looks real. You swimming underwater and stuff like that. Then you get up and you see the people they're affected. And you see them shaking like this, and the animation just looks so realistic. And then on top of that, you know, when you shooting enemies and stuff, you see the sparks in the flares from the gun everywhere. Then there's this one part where it's like not a building fall, but there's a lot of destruction around. So you can't see nothing. Everything is foggy. And the fog effects look so real. It's as if you was outside on a foggy day in real life. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta use your nano vision so you can see the heat. Because you can't see nothing without it. Like, it's that detailed. You got newspapers and everything flying all around. You know, the buildings is like tall, like how it is to walk in New York. Like, walking in that game, you feel like you're walking in New York. That's how big everything is, and it's just incredible to see. Like, seriously, it's definitely a sight to see. Graphically, this game is incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the colors like pop out. Like, when you see explosions and fire around you, it's like it's cinematic. Like, I'm telling you, like, graphically this game is insane. Also, it's very extremely detailed. Like, extremely detailed. Like, even when you hide behind cover and the gun go up like this and you just see his arm and the skin, the material, everything is extremely detailed, man. Detail. Even when you use your special powers, the cloak and things like that, just the way things change on screen, it looks so amazing with the special effects they added to this game. You know what I mean? So graphically, it's definitely a monster. The next thing is the gameplay. Gameplay, oh man, forget about it. Like, first of all, I love the special powers. Like cloaking, using your armor, the shooting. Even the shooting feels so accurate, and the sensitivity of the game, like when you aim, is so precise. So precise. Like, with the, like, you know, the FPS control freak nubs that I was giving away recently. Like, if you play the game with that, it's incredible because, you know, you get the extra grip. But even without that, just the sensitivity is so precise right from the start of the game, man. And that's very hard to do, and they nailed it big time. You know what I mean? So the gameplay is incredible, seriously. The controls is very tight and very responsive. The only thing that's, I wouldn't say annoying, but you got to double tap triangle just to bring your grenades up, and then when you do that, you throw them. You know, so that's the only thing. It's not really, it's like a little pet peeve, but it's nothing dramatic at all. The reason why I brought it up is because a lot of people may be confused on why they did it that way. But understand, this was a PC title first before it came to console, so who knows, you know what I mean? But overall, the game is insane. Another thing is, I love the fact how you can upgrade your suit. Like, when you kill certain aliens, you get alien power or something like that, and you could, when you get the alien power, they allow you to upgrade your suit. So even during the game, you know, you feel the evolving. Like, they involve you in how you evolve as a character in the game, son. Like, the gameplay is so sick, you know. And then one thing that I really like about the gameplay is the AI. Like, my experience with the AI hasn't always been great. There's some areas that need improvement, but for the most part, the AI is very smart. Like, you ever seen a game where the AI is on a pattern? Like they will stay behind a cover for like 4 seconds and pop up, and you can always wait on it and count on it. You could damn near count the seconds and then they pop up, because it's like, you know, made to do that. Well, in this game, it confuses you every time. You know what I'm saying? They will hide for probably like 40 seconds. Seriously. Then pop up. They'll hide so long that you'll get tired of waiting if you're like impatient and you want to go over there and just find another way to kill them. But you gotta be careful, because they will swarm you, they will attack you, and, you know, you'll die a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. But overall, the gameplay is really blowing me away. I mean, even the platforming of it. You know what I'm saying? You can run up here, grab this, grab that. If you jump here, you land, you see your hand, like, you know, when you land, and then you got the big jumps and stuff, and then even when you run, things change, so you use the energy from the suit, and then it's just, then the melee attacks. I mean, you could be behind somebody, twist their head to their faces looking at you from the back, dog, from the back. Crazy. It's like this game is definitely raising the bar for consoles, man. Like, seriously. So I love this game. I love the gameplay. It's very deep. It's detailed. It's fun. And using the powers never get old. Even when you use your visor and you scoping the area out, you get to know where things are before you go into battle. You feel me? So then when you go into battle, you could grab your stuff and do your thing. Get prepared for war once you in the middle of the battle, because they allow you to scan the surface first. Game is crazy, man. Gameplay is amazing. You know, if that's not selling you on how great this game is, then you don't need to be playing games at all, dog. Real talk. So now, presentation. The presentation is very cinematic. I'm telling you right now, like, for those of you that play Homefront as well, like, you understand, Crysis 2, when it comes on, it may scare you. They show some very crazy, disturbing footage, and when you look at what's going on in the world today, you're gonna think harder. Like, you're gonna hold up. There really is a crisis. Feel me? And then on top of that, you know, once you get into the game and everything is happening, it's like the way they bring you in presentation-wise, the way they represent New York, you're gonna want to play this game straight to the end. Like, if the only way you're gonna stop playing is if you got a bathroom break or your girl come over and you about to get something. Like, it's something. Like, other than that, you're not putting this controller down. You're not putting the controller down. For real. It's like the game is that engaging. And every part, every cutscene, every next element of the game, you're going to want to find out right then and there. You know, you don't want to... It has a unique way of keeping you in the experience. That's why the presentation is so great. You know what I mean? So the combination of the graphics and the gameplay, on top of just the way it's presented to you, it's like a great gift on Christmas Day. You know what I mean? That's how great this game is. Another thing is the sound. The sound is good. I have no issues with sound. I got a great surround sound system. So normally when in the game, I just turn it up and I'm good. You know? But the sound effects is great, and it's interesting because, you know, when you got the water effects and when you hear the destruction around you, you definitely could tell that there's a lot of chaos going on simply because of the sound. And that's exciting because the sound in this game, you know, it kind of controls how you move, because when you hear a lot of things up ahead, and all you gotta do is listen out for certain things, and boom, you can play your strategy simply by the sound. A lot of games give you that feel, but this game gives you that feel in a greater way than normal. You feel me? So sound is really, really good in the game. The fun factor of the game is crazy too. Online is fun, and that's with every game. But this game, the online is fun. I haven't experienced any lag. Not to say that you won't. That's why I'm trying to tell people, the reason why the ESRB don't rate the online portions of games is the same reason why we can't fully really review the online versions of games. Like, we could play 17 online matches and they could all lag, and then we do a review. The next you know, you play the game, you get a great match. So for you to say it lagged, was it really fair to say? You know what I'm saying? It's like, at the end of the day, you know, it's all on connections and this and that. It's really up to the person playing, not really so much the development team. You feel me? So, based on that, online is fun in this game. Seriously, I ain't getting no lag. And it felt fair playing the game. Like, just playing the game, it felt fair. You know, when I saw somebody, I got to drop on them, I'm shooting them, I was killing them. But then there's times where I'm shooting somebody, but then I want them dying. But then when they show you the instant replay of how you got killed, you realize that there was somebody else that you didn't even see that was shooting at you too. So when you think you got gypped, you didn't get gypped. That game is one of the most fairest online games that I've played, and that makes me appreciate it more, because it's not like so much bullshit is happening. If you get killed, 9 times out of 10, it was done in a way where it was fair, believable, and it'll make you want to get better at the game instead of getting mad at the game. You feel me? So the online is fun. You got deathmatch. You got team deathmatch. You got crash site in terms of game modes. You got crash site. Crash site is pretty cool. It's like you gotta capture the energy from alien pods before the opposite team do. So that's pretty cool. Then you got capture the relay, which is basically capture the flag, and you got extraction, which is pretty cool as well. So those are the modes that you got. It's pretty cool, and I mean, it's fun. Like, it's really fun. Like, when you level up, they show you your rank as you're playing. I had a ball with it. I had a great time with it. Ain't nothing wrong with killing people, killing your friends. It's great. So I enjoyed it. There's a few deductions that I had to make to the game. That's what kept it from being perfect. There's texture popping. You know, it's not as much as I thought it would be considering the scale of this game, but you do see it, and you do see it enough where you have to speak on it. So there is a fair amount of texture popping in this game, but I give Crytek 1,000,000% credit for limiting the texture popping to a game this big and huge. You know what I'm saying? That's incredible. Another thing is, excuse